Hello learners, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a question on trial balance. Yes, how to prepare a trial balance. So the question is as follows. The following information was extracted from the books of Wekesa Traders on 31st December 2009. Given the items there and the amount in shillings. And the examiner requires us to use the above information to prepare Wekesa Traders trial balance on 31st December 2009. Yes. So learners, before you start even doing this question, it is good to remember, other than remembering the format of a trial balance, is what are the guiding principles when preparing a trial balance. We'll get back to that. So if you've not subscribed, learners, please support by subscribing. Yes. Now, a trial balance, we start with the heading, whereby the heading bears the name of the business. Our business name is Wekesa Traders. Next is the account you are preparing is a trial balance. A trial balance. Then, for what period? As at what? As at when? So, a trial balance, we date it as at 31st December 2009. As at 31st December 2009. So, therefore, learners, we separate that and we draw 3 columns, whereby one column is for the details and the 2 columns, one is for the debit and the other one is for the credit. So you're saying we have a column for details, a column for debit, DR. I can also shorten with CR, the credit. Yeah, that is it. Now, before feeding information on this trial balance, I would like us, learner, to remind ourselves something. When preparing ledger account, after balancing them, you notice that assets and expenses usually have debit balances. They have debit balances. And then we have capital, liabilities, and income. Others would refer to them as revenue. And these 3 have credit balances. They have credit balances. So why am I saying this? Because this is the same information that you're going to use to prepare a trial balance. For accounts with debit balances, that is asset and expenses, when preparing a trial balance, always record on debit side unless otherwise stated. The same case too, accounts with credit balances. When preparing a trial balance, ensure that they are credited unless otherwise stated. So therefore, with that information, we can move on and we start with our first item up there, which is capital. And we are saying capital has a credit balance, therefore we credit 500,000. We credit 500,000. Next is cash in hand. Cash in hand is an asset, therefore debit balance, so we debit that in the trial balance. The other one is buildings. Buildings too is an asset, so we debit. Next is a furniture. Furniture is also an asset, therefore we are going to debit how much? 25,000. 25,000. And the other one is a motor vehicle. Our motor vehicle is an asset, therefore debit balance. So motor vehicle, we debit 400,000. Next one is creditors. Creditors is a liability, therefore we credit 18,000. The other one is debtors. Debtors is an asset, therefore we debit 36,000. Next is bank. Bank is an asset, cash at bank, so we debit 100,000. The last one is a bank loan. Bank loan, and our bank loan, this is a liability, therefore we are going to credit 263,000. Then the next step is to close our account, and we are going to close it by totaling both the debit and the credit side. And by the end of the day, the two should be able to agree, should be equal. Yes. So I'm anticipating that everything was okay. So 500 plus 18, 518,000 plus 263. This gives us 781,000. Then we have our debit side, plus 20, this is 220, plus 25, 245, plus 400, 645, plus 100, 745, plus that one, 781,000. Therefore, both the debit and the credit side are at par, hence we are okay. No mistakes were made. So that is our trial balance. That is how learners you're supposed to go about that question. And remember, we've said when preparing a trial balance, always remember that asset and expenses have debit balances, therefore always a debit unless otherwise stated. Then the other one is capital, liabilities, and income or revenue have credit balances. Therefore, when preparing a trial balance, always credit those balances. And that is it for now. Bye bye. See you in our next lesson. Those who have not subscribed, please do so. Thank you.